What's up, guys? Welcome back to DC Explores. This is week 3 of my 4 to 5 weeks of shred that we are doing. And in today's vlog, it's all about what I eat. So I'm going to show you all like how I go through all my meals, and it's time for my first meal of the day. I'm like almost starving. I slept okay, didn't get enough of sleep, but let's not complain and dive in on making the first meal. So for first meal, I am going to make some pancakes, which I usually do for most of my days. The days that I don't feel like eating pancakes, I normally make some avocado toast with eggs and cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is an excellent source of adding extra protein to your already high rich eggs. So make sure you use cottage cheese. It blends really well with sauces. Like you can make an avocado cottage cheese sauce, a paste or a sauce, or you can like blend it well with avocados and have it on the toast with like eggs. So that's one of the ways I use cottage cheese. But today, let's not drool over cottage cheese and avocados. Let's just dive into the staple breakfast of mine, that's pancakes. Got the ingredients over here, as you can see on the screen. We've got everything what we need. We've got some milk, we've got banana, we've got eggs, oats, and some milk. That's it. Like that's pretty much basic and easy. As you can see, the banana is ripe. The riper the banana, the sweeter your pancakes it's gonna taste. Honey is optional, like honey, maple syrup. If you want to add it to the batter, you can for extra sweetness. Or if you want to add some stevia to make it sweeter, or a little bit of sugar also, you can do that. I don't like my pancakes extremely sweet, so I just stick to the existing sweetness from the banana. And you can see like I have 4 eggs over here. So why 4 eggs? Because I want to top up my extra protein, or we are on a cut and I want to have high protein diet to maintain whatever muscle we have. That's the only reason like we are having more eggs. In general, I would recommend 2 to 3 eggs for a decent and good consistency. 4 eggs is a little too much, but if you don't mind compromising sweetness, if you're just using banana, or else just add like extra sweetener, like maybe regular sugar, stevia, honey, or something else that could like help with your sweetness. Other than that, we're just gonna add them in this blender and blend it through, and let's see the final results once we fry them up. So this is how it's gonna look once you add it in the blender. And I just need to blend. I've added extra milk on the top so that the protein doesn't stick on the sides. Yeah. So I've just put one of my pancakes and I think it's time to turn it. The one funny thing about the pancakes is that I hate waiting one by one. It takes like ages, so I just started making bigger pancakes. Though that didn't help, I started binging them while I'm standing over here. So let's see how many pancakes I end up having in the plate. Do you all wait and be patient enough when the pancakes are on the pan, or do you all start like binging too like me? Let me know in the comments. I'm super hungry and I can't wait to like dive in on those pancakes. I already binged one pancake while I was like flipping them over there. So I'll see you all in the second meal, but before that I'll just put up the macros. I think the protein will be around like 40 to 50 grams because there are like 4 eggs and a scoop of whey protein. Though it's not a heaping scoop, so I'm just going to calculate around 20 and 20 eggs. So and the rest maybe around 2-3 grams. So should be around 50 or 45 grams of protein in the first meal of the day. This program, I'm not calculating or focused much on how much carbs I'm eating. I'm just trying to cut down the carbs. So in terms of macros, my only goal is to hit my protein intake based on my weight and my goal. So that's like close to 180 to 200 grams, and that's my target. So the first meal, I am focusing around 40 to 50 grams of protein. And I think I've already hit that. So I'm not very calculative in the shred. We're not like having a very like assertive goal, like we want to lose this much fat. We're just trying to look a little bit leaner, a little bit more jacked on the beach. So our goal should just be like cutting out a little bit carbs. And I have achieved that in the past. So I'm just following what I've done in the past, just in a more optimized and a better way. So let's not get deviated and see you all in the second meal.
It's time for our meal number 2. We've got some chicken thighs, and I'm the thighs over breast guy right now. I love the thighs. They go really well with the air fryer. Right now we're gonna make some air fryer recipe with the thighs. I'm gonna take off the skin, marinate them, and throw them in the air fryer. So I added some salt. Next up is pepper, and then I'm gonna add some garlic powder, onion powder, and the red paste. It's a mess right now. It doesn't look appetizing, but I'm sure it's gonna taste amazing. So I have the red masala yet to add, and apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that's the game changer. I've switched to apple cider vinegar instead of lemon juice lately, and I've really loved it. So I'm gonna get my hands dirty right now. Let's go. Mix till you don't see the color changing. If your hands are not dirty enough, that means you've not mixed it really well. I can't touch the phone right now, so this is the angle, which is like too close to my face, but we need to stick with it. Change the angle a little. I need to buy a tripod for better angles actually. These angles are like temporary fixes. Like I'm trying to just hang out from anywhere wherever I find some space. I like a little bit of sourness in the end. So I'm not a pro at cooking, but I can cook enough to survive, and that's the only thing. Yeah, maybe when I'm hosting people or so, I don't think like I have any of my dishes that are worth presenting. Maybe some. So I love to eat too much. I'm gonna leave the marination for the next 10 minutes, and then after that I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer so that the masala hangs out on the chicken for some time. If I directly throw it also, it's fine, but it would taste a little bit better if I let it stay there for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Yo, I'm done. I just need to clean the mess, and then I'll see y'all directly in the plating. I'm not gonna plate much. I'm just gonna put it as I normally do. Authentic. See y'all. Hey guys, I'm ready with my lunch. Like, we marinated the chicken, so that's air fried. I have some leftover eggs from yesterday, so I'm just topping on extra protein, and the veggies which we spoke about, and the flatbread. So the veggies are the blend of broccoli, carrot, some beans, and mushrooms. Yeah, so that's my lunch. And normally what I do is like when I'm marinating, I marinate in large quantities so that it serves for dinner as well, so I don't have to stress about cooking it again. And today it's Friday, so I'm not gonna have this again. I'm gonna head out. I have been called to my friend's place for dinner. So what I'm gonna do in such scenarios is make sure that I'm already at 70 to 80% of my protein intake for the day before I head out. In that way, I won't miss my protein target, and will try to avoid heavily processed foods and stick to the goal of eating moderate carbs. That's the plan that I'm gonna follow. Let's see how it goes. But till then, take care. I'll see you all in the next meal, which might be the last meal that I'll document, because as I mentioned, I'm going out. So take care. This is my evening snack. Some yogurt, and it's not flavored, it's the regular yogurt. I'm gonna add a scoop of protein powder to increase the protein content in this. I think there's 16 gram protein and 175 gram. So I might have around like 300 grams. So that will be around 20 grams of protein from the yogurt and 20 to 25 from the protein powder. So that will be like 40 to 45 grams of protein. That's amazing, isn't it? Also, winter is here. It started snowing a couple of days ago, and it's snowing like every second day now. I love the snow. Here's my yogurt. It has some walnuts, sprinkled chia seeds, blueberries, and I added creatine along with protein powder. I don't think I'll be able to have creatine later, so I just thought I might add it right away as it doesn't have any taste of its own, so it blends really well with any drinks. If you're making a smoothie, if you're making like a yogurt bowl, it goes very smooth. Do give this a try and it will meet your cravings. So I'm heading out right now, as I had told you all that I have to go out for dinner. So I'll be having my last meal out at a friend's place. So I won't be able to document that. So I hope you all enjoyed the vlog on what I ate today. So this is most of my days. The macros will be very similar to this. I'll just be swapping some meals here or there. Some days chicken, other days beef or some fish. But more or less the macros are 40 to 50 grams of protein each meal. It's pretty boring, but this is how it is supposed to be. Consistency. Try to eat as much as home cooked meal. Cook it by yourself because you know what goes in. Till then, take care, like this channel, subscribe to it, and comment down your favorite part.